EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now might...
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Motion man is Johnston. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Lions nothing. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Oh, yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His 12th touchdown of the year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Around 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence now. That's to the right side and incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. That is caught outright on the RPO. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, go. Son, this one's up here. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Down Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Yeah. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Lawrence going to give it to Jayton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. first down throw for Lawrence. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So what a start. You don't always get 3 possessions in the first quarter, let alone 3 TD passes in the opening frame. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7, 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me. Wasn't paying me.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Still going. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Making 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Red on red.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Red 23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And a good run there. They're getting 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run. Hey,
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. 2nd down, Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Rock roll 80.
From the gun, here is Penix. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Penix. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the lines. 4th down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and They'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That is fielded at the 20. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive begins with a run by Chewton, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
11, Agate. Hey, Soko.
In motion comes Thomas. Another run here with Chewton. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Right back to Chewton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down.
Take right over.
14. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Up the middle, here is Chewton. They'll take this down to the 47. Kylie Williams is there on the stop. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 47.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Lions call their 1st timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Lions are able to put up 3 and punt into the lead.
31.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, it's Penix. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Penix. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll take this down inside 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives them a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
They'll come up
line.
here, first and 10. Now Penix going to get it forward on a pop pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Get a pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
It's third and 4. Now Gibbs.
Number 0, Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
That's caught by Gibbs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Reload!
Whistles, looks like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To throw is Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go!
Motion man is Johnston. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Hey,
First
kill
down,
count.
Jaguars.
Run over center now with Tootin. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Williams on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Rip, 23.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 43, here's second and 2.
Ready? Dragons, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Now Penix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First down.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Here we go. 60 back.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Third down and 9.
Let's go. Count.
Throwing is Penix. This one caught at the 4. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs, Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year.
The Lions.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomatoes, 11. Here we go.
Lawrence now. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, Penix. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
He'll go right and find his running back. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
2nd and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Turn this TV off. And with my type of interviews, but don't you get involved. I mean, shit I see and send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now here's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Now he's loose again. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Jaguars 52, Lions 45. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Me. Go!
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So here comes 3rd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 11. Lawrence is going to give it to Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the give, it's Tootin. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set up. Come 19, Viking 18.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.